Excuse me. Okay, go over here, hit the little icon. Hit this one. There. Good afternoon, everyone, and good morning and good evening. Sorry I have been away. My apologies. But I got kind of, I wasn't feeling well. I got sick and went to the doctors, and so you know how that goes. Don't you know it was like when you go to the doctors, it's like they're gonna tell you something. They all do, right? So when I did, I went to the doctors, and they gave me some medicine, said to me, we need you to go put yourself on bed rest. I got some type of viral thing going on, so, but I think I'm over the worst of it, because obviously I'm here. So I didn't abandon my channel. I did not do that. I would never do that, no. Oh, he did. That's weird. He did my... Steel Wolf did my ducks. Well, thank you so very much. But anyways, I didn't even realize somebody was... I didn't realize somebody was on my farm so soon. Hey, Heather, how goes the weather? How goes it? And how's your farm doing today? I'm not going to do anything. Oh, wait. Wait, why? Is it making me do this stupid thing again? Better not be. Okay, so I did one, and I have to do it again, maybe. Because this particular, I can't even believe it. I had to go to my extra house to do this. Now, right? Oh, okay. So that one's that one. Okay. I just want to let you know, guys. Did you know that when you, let's say, for example, I mean, I know, like, if your house is a fire apart, I get it. But did you know that when you use favor, right? You know how it'll double your crops and things like that. But you also know that when you come in here, if you have stuff going on, it will double whatever you're making. And like if you're doing pictures or cooking and stuff like that, it doubles. So I don't know if you know that or not, or maybe you're like, oh, okay. And the same rule goes with your factories. So, wait, what am I looking at here? Oh, this house. I want to get this stupid quest done because... Oh, I got a good one. Yeah, I'll check it out in a little while. Oh, and... Guys, I had a quest today. Heather, I want you to know this in particular. I had to plant today, well, yesterday. Let me see if I can find the name of this stupid thing. Yes, here it is. See these Albion parsnips? I had to plant yesterday 1,030 parsnips. Okay? And I obviously had to plant it over here. And I'm sitting with, are you serious? He's kind of up there. So maybe what I might do is give him, I'll give him build. Yeah, I know, huh? Yeah, So I'm going to head up here to my... Well, I should do some of these guys. Oh, I forgot. See, you know what I did? I've been kind of playing around with these rabbits, and I'm going to stop doing that because I'm going to put them on another farm just to have them. I've kind of made a decision, especially after doing all of this, setting this all up, for lettuce and everything else. And I think what I'm going to end up doing is, when I do a third farm, I'm going to probably, set it up for the animals, just, all the animals. And that's pretty much what I want to do, is just have it set up for my animals. And that way I won't have any rabbits or anything over here, or the cows. I think that's the route I'm going to go. I'm going to make it kind of like maybe different this time around. But yeah, I think I'm going to do that, is just set it up for the animals on my farm 3, and kind of go from there. Yeah. Because, see how like this, I don't want to start getting into this again, but like, see how I got some trees up here and I have workers. I'm just thinking about just placing some trees up there that are already prestiged and that I need to use anyways, which are the 3 basic trees, which is going to be the apples and pears and lemons. So I figure, you know what? I'm just going to throw some apples, pears, and lemons up here and just let them harvest it. So yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna go. That's the route that I'm gonna go. I'm not gonna do it today, but I'm gonna set it up like that and hope for the best. Because I really, really. Hi Maya, how you doing today? Oh, I think this virus has also given me a slight little cold, but that's okay. I'll take the little cold over what I was feeling for over a week. So, and I don't have to take any more horse pills. Yay. 95. Good. Wow, that's actually good. Very good. I think I might start it today, but what I'm going to probably, kind of show you guys tomorrow gradually is I'm going to set up my other farm, not this one, but I'm going to set up my other farm and kind of give you some ideas of, let's say hypothetically you wanted to try to make some sort of an event farm. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to get it started. And it doesn't matter how big or small your farm is, but if you want to get something set up for an event farm for yourself, or even if you've got a good, you're full open, I will give you some ideas how you can get it started and, go from there. Because, I mean, if you have your first farm open and, you're kind of deciding, well, you can go to number 2. Hopefully you have your first farm open all the way. Please don't do what some people do, because what some people do is by the time when they get their first farm going and they can open their second farm, it's something that you really got to think about, because when you open up your first farm, okay, and in some cases people don't. Well, that's kind of nice, Dee. How you doing? But anyway, because here's my thought. And it is like when you do open your first farm, for example, my question is that do you want to, okay, so when you go and rush to your second farm, it's like, what do you do with your first farm that's not fully open? You see what I'm saying? And I've seen people do this over and over again. And again, this is like this here on this main account, this test account that I use. Um, it's this is the I've only had 2 farms on this one, on my test farm. Okay, and very honestly, on my main farm, um, I have 4 farms open, but I also, and I'm not sure if I mentioned it to any of you guys, but what I did was I also turned around and afterwards I did. I mean, this is what you do when you're on your laptop and you're sick in bed and you can't get out of bed. So I'm sitting there one night and I was like looking at all 4 of my farms on my main one, and I'm sitting there going, you know what I did? I recycled all, oh, excuse me, with the exception of one. I recycled all 3 farms, with the exception of one. Okay, because it is my plan to take the main farm, and I'm going to set it up for the event. But I just wanted to kind of like start from fresh. So basically, what I did was I left one farm open, and one side is crops, and the other side is animals. And I'm sure you probably have seen them, but I decided to change it around. So yeah, when you're sick in bed and you got nothing better to do, and if you get bored and you sit there and you go, you know what, I think I'm just going to recycle my farm because, and I did. You see, like you see this farm here? I recycled this farm. This was actually the first farm for the test farm. This was the first farm. And so what I decided to do was, through such boredom, and through such boredom, see what I did? Because I don't know why, and I mean, when I go to somebody's farm, I will do whatever that's there. And I guess, yes, if I need to get favor, which I mean, I have to get 161 favor, where you guys might get a little less. But the thing is, when I go to another farm, I mean, especially if there is no lettuce. If there is, great for me. But I kind of feel like sometimes when, like if I have my second farm to this open, the other day I was kind of like a little disappointed, but I had like some of my visitors come, 4 of them come, and they left, and I'm like, really? What? They just leave, but guys, listen to me. If you look at the map, just take some time and look at the map for a moment. I mean, I know some of you are straight up looking for lettuce and you want to get a quick fix. Okay, I totally get it. Okay. I guess for me, I guess for me, it's I go to a farm, and if it's not listed as one of my favorites, when I go to a farm, it's usually okay. So, like, I look at the map and I go, oh goodness, they got lettuce. Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. A quick fix. So see, this is what I'm saying, guys. But if I'm on my second farm, you're gonna see fish, you're gonna see flowers, you're gonna see trees. But listen, everybody. There's a little section up here that I have on my second farm, okay? It's got corn. That will get you favor. It's got potatoes. And these are low-level corn, potatoes, and it's low-level stuff, okay? So if you don't want to mess with let me see. I have sheep there. No, yeah, I have sheep, and I have the llamas. And what the heck there's one other thing that's there. But I have pigs in there too. And the horses and the donkeys. But the thing is, I kind of like using my favor. You see them. Wave. I was thinking about maybe putting some rabbits around and, make it kind of like a menagerie. Did you see what I did to my house up top on the hill? It's not done, by the way, people. But I have to do my chickens. Okay, so I'm going to show you what I did from a. Let me go in there and do that song because it's hopefully done. Please be done. Okay. I will if I have time, Dee. I want to get this. I want to kind of get through this with my stream, but because every time I've gone to your farm, Dee, you're not there or something. Something's going on with your farm. Oh, guys, and I want you to come in here because I want to show you the new. You probably already know you need to see the new stuff, but let me show you the new stuff. Let me show you my computer room. This is sort of, and it's not done, but I just want to show you my computer room. It's got the flowers. See? Look at that. I got my red phone and my beige phone with the little pin board. I love these windows. And there's a computer. I know it's purple. I'm not crazy about purple. And of course, this is old stuff. This is new. Okay? So, and of course, if when I have company, I think they stepped out to go use the restroom. I'm not sure. But I put the little living room set here with the drinks, So, but let me just kind of show you what we have that's new that we recently got. And I know there's going to be more updates coming. They do. I think they have the computer in pink, by the way. I think they do. But I don't think there was anything in here. Nope. Okay. Now here's a couple of new things that they did get. Okay. They got this, the little filing cabinet, the computer desk. Oh, and by the way, it comes obviously in different colors, and yes, it comes in pink. See? Green, pink, brown. Okay, see, if you want to make it pink, it comes whatever, Yeah, like my pumpkin. Oh, I'm so fed up with that. And of course, here we go. A blue phone. Green. Oh, pink. Purple. Yeah. Okay, here we go with the computer. Right now, you can have your standard, basic. I want to tell you, this thing reminds me of, oh my God, something out of the 80s, maybe, this computer. And that is supposed to be a mouse. I'll have to recheck that. But again, you can get it in different colors, blue, green. Ooh, green is scary. Pink is pink. And then purple, I figured, well, what the heck? Let's try that. If I don't like it, I'll just take it off the desk and get a new one. What the heck? So there's that. And then we have pictures. And I don't think, but let me just double check. I don't think there was anything. No, there was nothing in there. Lights. I don't see anything for lights. Windows. Now, I got to tell you, this window's a smaller window compared to this one, but I got to tell you, if you use this one here, the big one, I know it's 10 diamonds more. This one's a really nice window. You can make it, whatever colors you want it to be in, but it's pretty neat. But I don't know why, but it's a smaller version, but when it reflects on the floor. So, yeah, I'm like thinking, But these are the standard things, and the carpeting. Now, I really was trying to put some of these down, and God, I love these colors, the blues. They're really pretty. I was just having a problem putting some of these down. And they also come in different colors too. But I don't know, And here, these ones come in different designs. Okay, just to kind of give you a heads up. No coloring on these. But some of them are like more narrow and then they're wide. So, see, this is the width of the wide one. And I don't know. I don't know. See what I mean? Like, I want to make it fit, but. And then there's always this one, which I think isn't too bad. You know, if you wanted to put it like right near the door, you could go that route. I think if you put it on, you can put it underneath the couch, but obviously it's too short. You know, so there are some things like I took and put that blue one underneath my desk. Yeah. And then of course they have the big round one, which is this one. It's a good size, say compared to the three little ones. And then they have the little one here. I don't know if I want to do that in red. Let me do this one in red. Be different. But see, just not bad. And I don't think, okay, wallpaper, nothing new. Nope. Same old wallpaper. Floor stuff, same. And the doors, of course, the same. So, but hey, you know, it is what it is, and I hope you all like it. Let's see. I'm trying to get a lot of these because I'm gonna need them. Well, I'm looking at my, and I had a bunch of them, but see, you know what it is? If you don't concentrate on, you know, the different items that you cook and stuff like that, what's going to happen is the inventory is going to just deplete itself, because if you are, you're not supposed to run out of gas on this farm, you know, you're not supposed to do that. But if you notice over here, like I'm trying to get the little pots up to higher thing. I know I have a lot of cupcakes because I was doing that. I was making a lot of cupcakes. So there's that. And I kind of put some bunny rabbits over here, you know. Oh, and by the way, this was interesting, I found out. I'm not, well, actually, no. That's interesting. Okay. Easter bunnies doesn't do that. But if you look over here, this is the Netherland dwarf rabbit, right? Now, I only put one down, but yet it gave me two instead of one. Okay. So then here's my little ducks. I want to try to make this a little better, this area, but that's okay. Like I said, it's still a work in progress, and I haven't decided what exactly I'm going to do about it. Oh, I can go to this house and hopefully something will be ready or not. This is a 20-minute, like 20 minutes between, you know, when you're playing it. So what I did was basically like I set up some cows over here. And I did put up this is through all my being busy, right? Oh. Okay, go over here. And how many of them things do I gotta do more? So yeah, I know. I mean, sometimes you guys say, "No, I gotta make." You know, when you make, I mean, and you can forget about doing your food and things like that. But it's kind of like if you need it, trust you me. But if you need it to, let's say, level up a shop or something like that, that's why I'm saying it's important to level up those little ones as opposed to, oh, I still got one more thingy to do, huh? Yeah, you know, I'm thinking the reason why it's throwing out these majorly big quests is like the 1030 stupid things that I had to do. I'm like, you know, I wonder if it's because, and believe you me, it did. Well, I had that quest yesterday. It filled this whole field, 1030. It filled it. 500. Yeah. Well, I think I have that one over there. I have white peppercorn, 500 curly parsley, which is on my other, it's on my other farm. Thompson grapes is here. The beefsteaks is here. Are you kidding? Oh my God, it's asking me for pumpkins now. Come on, people. It's a good thing I looked. That must have been a new one because, oh, see what I'm saying? 330. Yeah, okay. I honestly think the reason why it's doing this, I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but you know what? When you got a field, this is here is for crops, quest crops only, right? So what I'm thinking in the back of my mind is it doing that because I have a big field for quest items? Because this is insane. I mean, it's crazy that it's saying, oh well, we need 1,030 this, 500 of that, 330 pumpkins. Are they serious? I mean, is it because all of that lettuce area here has been taken up, right? So now, is it because I have a big field for quest items? I mean, I just kind of wonder. I've never had quests like, well, this big, at least not all at once. So now my next thing is I already did these, and I already did these on my other farm. But it's just amazing that, it's asking me for these things for a lot of them. And I did. I made this whole little area for quest items only, but I mean, it just seems. Yeah, see, we're going to have to work on getting you some sprinklers, get you some sprinklers. But I hope, well, you have a tree. Hold on a minute. Let me see. I have to go over here just so I don't screw up here. Well, actually, let's go to number 7. Okay, you have a tree, which I want to get set up for you. It's one or the other. Hold on a minute. I will get to it. I think, you know what? I think you probably got the Ceylon cinnamon tree that will help generate you to get more ribbons. And hopefully by then, this one here, because there's 2 of them. There's this tree and this tree. And basically you want to have it set up so that way the workers will do both trees and you'll have it for all season. I'm glad you thought of me. 600. I hope you put it in that spot where I put the sprinklers. But anyway, guys, this here has the 4 seasons, summer, winter, and then you get spring, fall. So if you have the one worker, you can do 2. And the way to work it is, but I would just do the one and just put a bunch of trees down. Well, trust me. I'll get it to work. Trust you me. I'll set it up. I know how to do it. But very seriously, if you okay, if you have 1 or even 2 of those trees, let's say hypothetically you only have the one. So what you do is you put 320. You put the worker down and you surround him with the trees, which would be a total of 324 trees, because the 325th one spot is going to be where the worker's going to be. And it helps a lot because it's really, I mean, it's got the 2 seasons. And you should be able to get the other tree very quickly after that, too. Okay, so, but I threw my chickens up in here and the ducks up in here. But that's why I'm saying I think what I'm going to end up doing with, if and when I do open the 3rd map, I'm just going to go that route. Just put all the animals in there. and go from there because I want to keep them all together. I think the second farm is good because it's got a lot of crops and it's got all that going on. And the trees. But yeah. Oh yeah, they did. And a lot of people have already opened them and they're doing like a fish type thing. They're doing certain fish, not all of them. But what they're doing is to earn more money and diamonds and things like that. Is they're doing fish, um, and the other thing is that they've been doing is lettuce. So I mean, it's how they want to generate to earn more diamonds. But the flip side of the coin says, I kind of think once you open up your sixth farm, I mean, I don't know, it's earning more money for other things, for more animals or something like that. Um, Because right now, as it stands, but see, I don't have all six of my farms on this particular one open. And if, like I said, if I do open number three, I want to have a plan before I open that third farm. I want to know exactly what I want to put there, and like I said, I might just stick all my animals over there, and then I'll have this area up here where the chickens and the ducks are and the rabbits are. I'll probably have I'll have a space for doing who knows what. I don't know. I'm not going to extend it out though for that. And but I could probably, but it's going to take some time. I could probably open it up for an event farm if I wanted to. It wouldn't be that difficult to do that. And I'm going to, because that's what I'm saying, I'm going to show you probably tomorrow's video. I'm going to show you how to set it up. That way, once you set it up, and if you want to know the numbers, for example, when, did I know I did. Okay. Let me just show you something here, and you'll see what I'm talking about. What I did, like on this particular, because I recycled it, but what I did on this particular one was I opened, maybe I could, well, see, I already got them down on the other farm, so I don't want to do this. But let me show you something, folks. See this road? And it doesn't have to be, it can be whatever road you want, okay? The purpose of my putting this down is because I will show you. I put these little surprises down for people that come to my farm so they can see. But I'm going to show you something. Okay, so when you're over here, you're minding your business and you're just, scooping up some lettuce, right? Maybe I might put another one there, I don't know. But, he's up. Oh, he's way up there, isn't he? Go figure. He's way up here. So the thing is, what I started to do was I said, other than the lights, right? And you got your stuff there. So I figured, wouldn't it be kind of cute and adorable? I gotta see how my little buddy's doing up. He's all by himself, but he's probably having a good time. So what I decided to do was I added the one duck, okay? And there he is, see? And the ducks will stay right up in here, obviously. They don't go in the lettuce field. But the reason why I put the pier down, and then it's in between the ducks, and there's only one duck, like I said, so it only takes up one space. And see, the ducks like it. So you still have your road going on, like for things. So what I did was I put roads from like say the far corner up here to the left, all the way down, going across. Okay, then going all the way up and going all the way across. Okay. I did that because if you look at any one of these here, this area, like you see, I got the travel point here, and then I got a gas pump at the end of each one. And the way that I did it, and guys, you can do it however you want. You want to put a gas pump by every lettuce field, have at it. But what I do is I put this here, and then I skip two, put this one here, skip two. You know what I mean? And the same thing with the travel things. I did every sixth field, it'll be there. But because I have a full tank, full garage at 100, I can do a few rows before I run out of gas. Okay. But at least the gas is there close by, kind of thing. I'm trying to remember. Oh, did I put one here? Yes, I did. I put it on the duct right there, in case somebody gets. But the interesting thing is, like, sometimes it'll show 2 ducks, sometimes it'll show 1. It's just very random. Now in this case here, there's 2. And I just, I can. It's not like you have to feed them, but they're there. So like when people stop and get gas or teleport, they're here. So there's that, and I gotta pay my workers. Oh, did you do them? Oh crap, I forgot to up it. Be there all day. Okay, now that's good. And yeah. I have to check and see how I did my thing. Actually, let's go see if my stuff is ready on farm 2. See, now this is my second farm. And, for the obvious reason, I've got my fish down in here. See, this is what I'm saying. I put my horses and my donkeys over here. My pigs are over here. And then I have the rest of sheep and some llamas. Oh, that one's... Oh. Okay, so... Which one was it? I forgot about these. I'm trying to get these prestige too, but obviously it's taking a little bit of a while to get them to be prestige. See, now I have my sheep over here, and then the llamas or emus, I have them over here. And those ones, of course, your sheep, they eat garlic, which means, guys, get yourself a lot of garlic. Like if you're doing a farm and you have. And I know I went over this with you before. Your farm always needs these. Those 4 top basic food groups: your eggplant type, lettuce, of course, and wheat and garlic. Okay. Lettuce can also be, come from the bamboo because the bamboo is 24. It's every season, 24/7. So it's good like that. I'm going to hop over here and see if it probably is, hopefully. Oh, so I need one more. Yay. What do you mean you can add an emoji? Put my little cat in his box. Oh, good. It's a good thing I did not do that. Yeah. Well, I guess while I'm here, I'm going to, whoop, I'm going to do this. Oh, well, a smiley face, huh? I want to keep it so I have my lettuce there. Oh, I see. Okay, gonna go to 4. Go over here. I think this was the big one. Yeah. Okay, now I had a look at that. So I think that, I mean, because there were some people that, had a little problem with some of the things since the update. I know I did. And I fixed it. Nice. Okay, so why are they saying? Oh, it's the tomatoes. Might as well get these done. Well, let me see. Okay. I'll put these grapes here. What the heck? I got them on the other farm anyway. It's almost like sometimes I just want to give up on doing my favor or using it actually on my farm sometimes because it's just like when I look at it, I'm like, oh my God, there's so much to do here. And that's a puzzle piece, which is not done. So, oh, I see. This here, I'm just gonna take them out. So in case I have to do another quested item. Because you see where it says beefsteak? Yeah. Yep. Oh, cucumbers winter. Yeah, cucumber. Well, I think. What? Yeah, it's winter. Yep, it's a winter thing. I gotta step away for a moment. I'll be right back, guys. No, you're not coming in here because you're going to want to go out, go in, go out. Bye-bye. Have a nice day. Okay. Oh. Well, that's kind of good. That's good news, Heather, that you'll be able to open it. I'm gonna see what I can plant here besides, because I put 2 different options down here. So, ugh, do I have to do these yellow peppers? Oh my gosh. You know what? I'm gonna do these. You know, what I've been doing over here too a little bit is that, you know, if you use the signs, for example, basically what I've been doing is just putting putting different things on the sign, so that way, like, if I don't want to do peppers, for example, and I want to do tomatoes, I'll do that. Even though sometimes the timing isn't right, you know, like, you know, you look and say, oh, well, that's got to be an hour and a half. You know what? Don't even worry about it, because when you have them on sprinklers, I mean, obviously, if you don't, that's a totally different thing. But when you have them on sprinklers, obviously, you're going to drop the time down. Let's say if it's an hour, it's 30 minutes. If it's 2 hours, it's an hour. So I try to put things in there that kind of match up with the time-wise. Or if it's something that I need a lot, it's like, or I use a lot, which is, I don't really use the tomatoes, but I do know that on my one of my other farm, on my main farm, well, guess what? I use those tomatoes a lot because I do have a lot of tomato, you know, factories. On this farm, I only have one. But I do know, like, if you have anywheres from, well, not 2. If you have tomato factories up to 4, yeah, you're going to have to keep planting it. But I want to go back to my lettuce farm because I want to show you guys something. Oh, crap, I hope. Now, see, it's still, but I think it goes back, so it's going to be summer. Wait, no, it might be winter by the time oh, yeah, maybe, because then I could put the cucumbers in there, couldn't I? Yeah, you think? See, up here it shows that it's spring, right? Okay, so if I go back to, like, farm 1, it kind of goes back to winter and vice versa. And it's driving me crazy because I don't know if this is a new thing or an old thing, but it really should not be doing that. It's like if you go for your first farm and it's spring, and if you go to your second farm and it's spring, that's what it should be. But mine is not doing that. Mine is going from, let's say, spring, the first farm, and winter, the second farm. It's like behind. So now it's not letting, oh, crap. Okay, so I have to change it to something else, huh? Okay, I bet you it's those yellow peppers again. Nope, these red tomatoes. Yay, I'll take those. But we'll see. Is there anything here that I need to do now? No. I always have to check. And see, this farm here is mainly to just, 4 machines, a few of them, and stuff like that. And the animals as well. It's particularly garlic. Okay, let me head back to my other farm. For all my lettuce lovers realize that I'm gone. Oh, what do you got? Anything good? Okay. So I'm going to go to the main farm again. Now watch. Now it was summer, right? It'll be spring. Come on. Boom. See, that doesn't work right. It should be, I would think summer, but hey, who am I? Let's go to these houses. Let's please get rid of this stupid quest. When I saw that, I said, are you serious? Oh, God, I missed a stove. I'm not gonna... No. I want to go to this house. This is gonna drive me crazy. Okay. It won't be done. So I have to wait another round. Oop. Okay. Okay. Oops. And I had... Ooh, I completed the quest. Yay. Shotgun, did you open the door? I bet he did. Where are you, Shotgun? I know you're in here. And wouldn't you know it, guys, if I could take a picture of my cat and see where he is. He's hiding behind my chair. Like, oh, she doesn't know I'm here. Yeah. Okay, okay, go here. I'm just gonna finish this off so I can clear it. Okay. Okay. So go over here, get out. Was there anything? Oh, I know why it's... Okay. It's because I already completed it. So, because I already completed it, and there are no quests here. No, Shotgun, you are not going to sit on my... No, you're not going to sit at this desk. You're going to go over there, or I'm going to kick you out. I'm going to kick you out. Go. Come on. Oh, he's really horrible sometimes. It's like, but I want to sit here. No, ain't going to happen. I got to put more cows down, too. But anyway, to kind of give you an idea of what I did so you guys can, you know, if you want to write the numbers down, if you don't, that's kind of cool, too. If you want to remember it, remember it. But now, as I showed you earlier, you can go all the way completely around. That's just how I basically start out. I completely go all the way around here with a road. And you could use whatever road you want, honestly. I mean, they're cheap enough, you know what I'm saying? Like you can get this one here. I think it goes, yeah, it does. Okay, different colorations. Gosh. Okay, but see now, like, for example, you could go with the tile road or this one, but that's two diamonds. Now, see, I've used this one here, but I like the brown bridge as opposed to that. I kind of sort of like this, but the only difference is with this here is it's, if you go for the colorations, it's, you know, it's okay. But I mainly kind of did this one around here. Now, the purpose of that was, obviously, was to, you know, I'd have that space to lay down the travel points. And then, of course, in the crop area, you know, I can put in the gas pumps. But now here's the thing. If you decide that you are going to, you know, if you decide that you're going to go all the way around the whole map, right? Okay, here's the dealio. You have, with the road, without the road, you'd have to add 1, 2. Okay, so you'd have to add 2. But here's it is, because what I'm saying is wall to wall, it's 836. But if you choose to do a road, it's going to be 834. Okay, so And that's why I put this center line in here, so you guys can kind of see it. Now you see it. Okay, so it's 834 with the road, meaning that blue line, okay, and where I am, from that point to that point, okay, to the right, it's 834, okay? So if you, and this is, I mean, some people don't get fussy. If you want to find the true center, this is how it's done. But I'm going to warn you when I show you what goes on. So that means you're going to have 417 in the center, all right? And the easy way to find it is, let's say, for example, you're up here, or it doesn't matter where you start. But what you do is from that road, okay, you're going to go 417, let's say, lettuce, because that's the cheapest, and, you know, you can clear it out. So you know that when you start from here and you end up right there, okay, see that center line? So if you put down 417 of your, like, say, lettuce, okay, you know that this side is also going to be 417, okay? So what I did was, when I knew that this was this little area down here, see the line going straight up? That's how you know, for example, that line going straight up is dead center, you know, with the 834 being full with the road. And then if you start from whatever side you feel like starting from, it's 417 going across, which would bring you to the center. Now, here's the thing. When you get up here, okay, this is what I did. Here's like my, excuse me. Here's that center that I was showing you. Excuse me, no, sorry, wrong line. I gotta take that. Why is that there? Oh, to divide the animals, okay. So, technically, okay, I'm gonna go through the fence and show you what I'm talking about because, okay. You see this here? Okay, so, and you see how that there's that wooden divider right there? Okay, so if I was to follow this wooden divider right straight up, okay, do you see what I'm talking about? Now, I have a house up here that is, the size of it is a 3x5. And again, you find your center in it, and that's how you do it. Like, you know, 1, 2, 3. There's your center. Okay? So to kind of give you an idea, like, I don't care what house you put up there or whatever you want to do, but if you guys want to find where the center is on your map, that's how you do it. The other one, of course, is, okay. And I know it's a little bit more, I will have to figure it out, but I do know, let's say for the sake of some of you say, well, I don't want to do it this way. So you don't want to do it horizontally. You want to do it diagonally. Okay, not a problem. From here, okay, where this is, okay, it's approximately 400, and I could actually go sneak off to somebody else's farm because I know that they have it set up the other way, so I can show you that, you know, because I know some of you, not all, but some of you like to know, well, where is the center and where, you know, I mean, I understand where you're coming from, and you know, if you want to put things down. But see, when you're putting these roads all in between, you're really losing a lot of space. You're losing a lot of valued space. And then you'll be stuck. But you know what? Let me see. I hope their farmer's up. Hold on a second. Join a farm. Please be up, please. Yep, it is. Why does it keep... Okay. I really like going to this farm. This is Lord Base's farm. It's a really, really nice farm. And and I did try this setup, and it does work. It's workable. If it lets me get there in one shot or something. Okay, this is Base's farm. And if you happen to see it in the thing, awesome place to go to for event stuff. I mean, it really is. Oh, look at that. Okay, so she's got fall. Oh, pumpkins. Yeah. I'll do pumpkins. Please. And then, see, I think what happens is a lot of people don't realize. Now, I have pumpkins, but let's say hypothetically you do not. If you go to a person's farm and you see these signs up, and by the way, I'm earning favor doing this, just to kind of give you a heads up. If you see the sign, this is pumpkins, right? It's fall, and it is an event item. You can plant these, okay? I mean, unless for some silly reason you can't plant these because of a season or because of your privileges. But just to give you a heads up, you see. And I know that this one's going to be winter. This one's winter. This one's spring. I don't know why anybody did that, but that's okay. This is summer. And then over here, and I know that these won't be ready. And she does do the peanuts. I don't know. I think winter time too, that these peanuts can be harvested. But if you see a sign, I'm also getting favor just by doing them with the other item, with the other crops, if it's a matching crop, if it's not. But if you go there and there's a sign and there is no crops there, but it can be planted, especially if you know it can be planted, you will earn favor. Okay. Obviously, my favor's not running up real fast. It's not, and because I'm not doing lettuce, but I'm still earning favor, and I'm also getting XP as well. Okay, just to kind of give you a heads up. I don't know if I should be able to, but I want to plant those other two. Because I usually, when I come here, a lot of people, they'll harvest it, but they don't replant it. Now, the reason I'm thinking is maybe they don't have the privileges to do that. I'm not really sure. But I do know that, every time I've come to Bess's farm, I usually do them because, I know I have them. But even if I didn't, like I said, I know that I can replant them for her. So, but I like her setup. I mean, it's just all packed into one and, kind of thing. Okay, so now I know that she has 2 winter items, right, that need to be replanted. And they're event items. Yes, they are. Okay. Ooh, that's the first time in a long time I've seen the fish ready. Okay. So let's go over here. Nope, nope, nope. Yep, let's go here. And I just plant them. Wow, okay. So, but now see the setup? She's got it all around. I mean, it's really a really decent setup, that she has here. I think it is anyway. But everybody has their own way of doing things and stuff like that. I think that's really strange seeing that field like that. It's almost like I don't know, it's fixable per se. But a lot of people do come here. And sometimes, I try to, see how her workers are doing. I should go. Now, she got all 25 of her workers doing all kinds of things, trees, animals, and stuff like that. Weird. How she got them? Okay. But now, those can't. No, Definitely those other ones can't be touched because they're winter. I could have done it in the fall. Okay, now she has her animals over there. But if you look at the little dividers, I think she only has so many chickens and the pigs and the cows and stuff like that. The same thing with her flowers. She might break them up a little bit slightly. But see, here's her lettuce. I wonder how much lettuce it shows. Let me just see. Lettuce. Okay, 408. Okay. Now here's what? 408, 409, 410. I knew that was right. Okay. So let's say, for example, you wanted to do your farm this way, diagonally, right? So going vertical, yeah, I hope I'm saying this. Horizon is this way and vertical is that way. Okay, so for you to go, let's say even north to south, if you don't understand that, but you want to go north to south, it's 410 going straight across the board. Okay, because she does have obviously a space. So it's 410. Oh, I hate this paper or the pen, one or the other. So it's 410 there. And what you want to do is, I think, yeah, okay, 410. So she's got 410, 11, and 12. Okay. So what you might want to do is do I think it will break down to 197. But anyway, what you want to try to do here is, in this case here, is to try to basically, I'm going to hop on this and hopefully you'll let me do my thing. So if you're doing it up and down, you could probably get away with doing, like I said, this is all from here to here, it's 410. And what you might want to do is you might want to do 200 of whatever crop and then split it, 200 and split it again. So you don't have to have all of this going on. You can absolutely go that way, or just leave that whole side open. Now she's got her flowers over there to the far right, and I know that there's not a whole heck of a lot of flowers over there, but that's another option that you can do. I did try this on one of my farms, and of course I recycled it because at the time when I tried it, my farm was not fully opened. And so, I had to do it a different way. But I think what I might do is on my third farm is I'm going to do it, going diagonally as opposed to horizontally. That's what I'm going to do. I think it would make sense. At least to me it would. But to you, who knows. But I do know a lot of people, they enjoy the long lines and things like that. They all do. I do and I don't. It just depends on, how I feel, I guess. Let me see. She does not have a lot of, obviously, tomatoes. Ew, my gosh, and garlic as well. So I'm going to try to help her out by putting some tomatoes down. And I think that one's green stuff. I mean, I try to find areas where I can, oh my gosh, she's got those to 8. Wow. The farm is going good, I think. I don't know. Yeah. It's going. Oh, look at that. P8 for cherry tomatoes. Wow. Yeah, gotta plant all them chickens. By the way, I hope you're in there somewhere, Blaze. We all gotta congratulate Blaze. She passed her test and everything. And she's been waiting and waiting to hear from the school to say, you pass. And finally she got word yesterday. And so be thankful for that. But big congratulations got to go out to Blaze. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I felt bad because it was like she's been waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. And schools, how schools are with testing. We'll let you know as soon as we know something. Yeah. So what the hell? Why does that show up as being a garlicky thing? I'm kinda. Cool, kinda, sorta. Okay. See, she used to lead this as an open farm, like open sections a little bit here and there. Okay, let's do the grapes. The grapes might help. Chicken nuggets. There you go. There she is. I do have to call my doctors again today to say I think I need more because I took my last pill and I'm still not feeling the best. So, but I figured I've been not streaming for I don't know a week, so. Oh, honey mustard dipping. So, oh my God, that is like, oh, honey mustard. That makes me feel better. Thank you, Ace. Nah, I was feeling, pretty good yesterday, but I don't know. Last night, I got really sick last night. I'm like, oh man, what is this? Never ask your doctor where it comes from because you know what? The answer that they give you, you may not like to hear it. Because I did a few days ago or more. I said, and how did I get this? Well, they don't really know. Gotta love that one. I don't know. You just got it and take these pills and maybe you'll be good to go. If you're not, just give us a call back and we'll give you something else. Like, yeah, okay. Yeah? Oh, I am not the doctor. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. You know, cause, and people, you got to stop doing this because it's really a bad thing. Even though, yeah, I spent many years in the medical field, working the medical field. I want to tell you something. Never Google stuff because it's just don't do it. I mean, it's okay to do it, but it doesn't mean that what Google says is law. Yes, right. Yeah, never ever Google anything. I mean, come on, guys. It's like if you go stub your toe, we know what to do with that. But I mean, and even when it comes to animals, don't do it. Because sometimes, like I mean, I've kind of like put down symptoms of, you know, soreness in my arm or something off the wall. Your arm might be sore. You might be feeling dizzy or whatever. But the thing is, the bottom line is, do not Google it because it's just not good. But if you do Google it, don't don't place it as law. Just don't do it. Oh yes, it's always cancer. Absolutely, cancer and leukemia. That's the other one. As I remember years ago, no, well, not too many years ago, in 2017, when I was really sick and stuff like that. I mean, I was really sick. When I say sick, I was close. I was 2 weeks away from death, 2 weeks away from dying, only because I Googled something and I thought, oh, okay. But it's kind of like when your body's going to tell you, hey, something is really wrong. Get your ass up and go to the doctor. Just do it, because doctors do know best. Don't be playing with that. This is funny, but it's really not funny. Um, at the time, I was, like I said, I was really sick, and when they finally realized what was going on, I got rushed into the operating room. They did their thing. The next morning, I'm like, okay, where the hell am I, and what did you do to me, kind of thing. And I remember meeting the one doctor, and he basically was saying, you're going to need to see a specialist for this, and yada, yada, yada. Well, here, long story short. So after I had this little thing placed into my kidneys, by the way, because I would have had kidney failure within 2 weeks. What happened was this one doctor decided to give me prednisone, which is a steroid. Okay, now if you have diabetes, steroids are not a good thing. They're bad. They're bad because they will raise your sugar up so high, it'll hit the roof. And then it does other kinds of weird things too. It makes your face get fat. Yeah. And I was taking very, 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 very high doses. So which meant, of course, at the time, I said, I'm going to go get my hair cut short a little bit, which I did. I had my hair cut short, right? And when I got home that day, Larry turns around and he goes, because of the haircut, he goes, oh, he says, it looks great. And he says, your face is even fuller. It makes your face look fuller. Get this, guys? Fuller. So I said, okay, But then, of course, my sugar was up in the roof. So I went to my other doctor's office, that was I was seeing, and he right away he turns around and he says, well, actually not him. The nurse comes in and she says, oh, hey, you got moon face. What the, I'm like, what the hell is that? And I said, well, he said that my face looked fuller because I got my hair cut. And she says, no. It was all because I was taking the prednisone. So, then they had to take me off this stuff, which was even worse. But I am thankful that they did. But see, sometimes, it's like when you Google things, don't. Just go to your doctors when you don't feel good. My kidneys basically stopped working. And I used to go to the gym and I used to work out every other day, 45 minutes. And now you guys know when you go to the gym or you're doing some working out, you drink lots of water, right? Well, I was drinking my intake of water was incredibly a lot. And that's how I found out I had a problem, because I was in a lot of pain, but obviously didn't realize it until it was kind of like almost too late. So you can't play with those things. You got to be careful. Oh, spring's coming, so I'm going to plant those other things. And see, I do have full favor right now. Oh, and almost out of gas. Oh, good Lord. Never on Basis Farm. No. Not going to happen. She doesn't have any gas pumps at this end? Interesting. Okay. So see, she did hers wall to wall, but I know that there's different flowers, so I can't count. But let me... Oh, she has a gas pump there. Wait. Oh, right here. She has a gas pump right there. Okay, so where the heck did I see those flowers? Oh, to the left. Okay. I knew those flowers were here somewheres. I'm telling you, Ace, my farmer's curse. Everybody that goes on there and they do their thing, they run out of gas. Don't ask me why. Story of my life. You know, it's like you're minding your own business and you run out of gas. Yeah, everybody that's been on my farm, like, I ran out of gas. And I'm like, what? You can't. I know it happens. See, she's got a different, she's got to split up. I'm curious. Daisies, right? Let me just see something with daisies. Is she? Okay. No, what? Well, she's got it below. I'm curious. I never really paid attention to what. Oh, sort by category? Yeah. Okay, so she's got them roughly at 100. Okay, so she's roughly got these set up to 100, so she can probably put in a few rows because of the fact that it's 400 going up and down, north to south. Well, we're getting her. I want to make a pit stop on Heather's farm, providing she's there. I think her farm looks great. Her farm's going to do really well. Okay, wait. What is it? Oh, yes, it's spring. So let's run over here real quick. Because, see, somebody screwed up the Easter eggs, which, okay. So, oops, go over here, and I know that these are Easter eggs. I don't know what the hell happened here. I mean, it's really strange that they did that. So maybe they tried deleting these. I don't know. Stupid if you tried deleting them. I'm just saying. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Okay, so we got these eggs down, and I think those other things should be ready. See, I don't mind, because, Base's farm reminds me of, oh, wait, why? Okay. Gonna say. Base's farm was like one of my first farms that I came to get favor. And, and believe you me, I've been here like 3 or 4 times in a day just to get my favor, And last night I did leave my farm on, but when I got up this morning, my farm was down, so. Yeah, my farm was acting kind of weird last night, but I think it was just the internet. Oh, let me see. And I want to look up when. Okay, so she's done for now. Yep. See, now she's got all her stuff up. I guarantee if I come back again, you know what's going to happen. Okay, let's exit out. Oh, wait. Before I do that, I want to go into her town. Who knows? Pay her workers. Yeah, it was just really weird. Obviously when I go to bed, I go to bed. And when I went to bed and I got up and I'm like, oh. And sometimes that does happen, Oh, I have to exit out. Yes. I don't know what. Well, maybe because it's. See if. Come on. No, no, no. Your your farm's not up, Heather? Yeah, well, if it says I should check your farm, I don't see it. Um, huh. This person comes to my farm. I'm going to go over there and check them out. Okay, give me a minute. Ooh, look at all the prezzies. Yeah. This is, this person comes and visits. Oh my goodness, look at that, huh? Wow. Wow. Where do you start and end? Okay, so you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to see if I can go to their town. Hopefully get some favor. Yeah. Okay, 1, 2. Now I'm over here. Da, 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 da. I'm going to, I'm going to start from the top right here. I hope I don't. Okay. See, this is what I do, and it doesn't make it good or bad, but this is what I usually do, so I can kind of prepare myself. One of the things that I check on occasions, most of the time, is to see if, okay, so their warehouse is kind of like, I'm not going to worry about it. But as long as I don't see the tractor, the garage up, then that just tells me that basically that I should be able to go a pretty good distance to, get this stuff going for her. And go that route. Now, what she needs a lot of is and garlic. Okay, so hopefully we'll find a garlic spot so we can double that. And she definitely needs grapes, and she definitely needs spice and peanuts. So maybe after we hit this row, we're going to head down to number 36 and double up on the garlic for her. Because I know that this person's been to my farm plenty of times and Heather's farm. Heather, what did you do to your farm? It's not up. I mean, peppers, I'll tell you right now, like the inventory here that shows she's got over 8,000, that's pretty fair. It's good to have that amount simply because if you look at some of your shops, what you need to upgrade, you're definitely going to need peppers, in the long run. So even if you keep your peppers at a reasonable amount, then you're good.
It's 1:00 p.m.
Let me see. And she's got a lot going on down there, and she's got all these workers down there, and I'm assuming they're all trees. Wow. And flowers. Wait a minute, what is that? So she's got more there. Oh, I see. And then she put the animals up there. Really nice design, though, Um, I. If you are baby boos, here we go. Well, I'll be damned. Baby boo, here we come. Okay. So I don't technically want to do the I don't want to do the peppers. I want to do the ones that are garlic. And I think I'm standing in the garlic field. Oh, no, well, I am and am. Okay, let's see what happens. Looks like it looks like somebody might have done this field. And by the way, when I come here, like, see, I can get favor. And, again, if you're doing it under the signs, your favor kind of goes a little faster. And I probably never showed this only because I've used pretty much the standard signs. But I think what I'd like to do, guys, is to kind of show you the difference between some of the signs because, for example, you see how there's this one here that goes from like left to right. Well, each one of these signs actually has a specific area that it can target solely. So I try to do that. Oop, I'm spelling it wrong. Now, see, I get full again, but you know what? I'm going to finish what I'm doing here with her garlic because I know she needs it. Oh, crap. Can't do those. Okay, I can do these. Nah, 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 nah. It does get a little frustrating. I know I'm supposed to look at the sign and see if it lights up. Ooh, look at that. What a view. Look at that with the little doghouse and the snowman. I like it. Oh, that was lettuce. No, wait, no. But see, this is a decent setup, though. I mean, how she's got it sectioned off. It looks really good. Hey, Ace, by the way, did you get a chance to see Crazy's, farm that he's got set up? It was actually quite interesting because he had it all 25 workers on there, and then he kind of like had two workers kind of back to back. So one could do one side and one could do the other side, and if you had to flip them around, he could do that. I mean, I thought that was pretty neat, and I could see that he took a lot of time on that farm, a lot of time. And eventually, I will get his code because what I want to do is I want to show some of the people the different designs. Yeah, yeah. I said to my, I mean, it does. It's really interesting because when I seen how he had his farm hands, I kind of sort of tried that. I did try it on one thing, and I thought. but I get what he's saying because it took him a long time. Yes, see, and that's what I thought was really interesting. That you just go take split them around and you're good. Yeah. So that was a really great idea. And plus, when you are like thinking out of the, it's like, thinking about strategy wise and stuff. Yeah. I thought that was just great. Okay, how's she? Oh, she's doing good with those. And okay, so let's try some peppers if it allows me to. I'm gonna grab some gas just to be sure. But I hopefully, if not, if I don't get a chance to do it today, I will show you guys how to with these signs, the differences, because they have like these signs that can do the corner, and then some do it that way, sideways, like it just varies. But see now, look at that, peppers. Is she getting tickets? Okay. She's not a big ticket fan, because I'm not either. And by the way, did you see the new thing? They added a couple of new things. When people come and join your farm, it says I need diamonds or things like that. But they did add a new one, which was please pick up tickets. Yeah, and you know how many people pick up tickets, right? It's kind of like I do and I don't. I really do. I agree. Now see, look at that. See, I can't go any further than the peppers. Okay. Let's see what it says when I go over here. These aren't ready. And you know how I know they're not ready? The sign is dark. Thanks to my lovely friends. Okay, so I'm all set over here. I don't even know where her guest book is. I feel so bad. Oh, maybe it might be. Oh, it might be at the bus stop. Let's check the bus stop. Ah, I love it. Okay. There we go. She's got lettuce down. Not lettuce. She's got garlic down here. Oh. Ah. Oh, wait. Pink. I think that's... Yeah, they're not going to be... I can't harvest them. Yeah. And the same thing goes here because of the color. See, I'm at the wrong end of the sign. Anyways. Let's go over here. We'll see. Okay. Oh, these are always ready. These are those stupid parsnip thingies. Yeah, if the sign is lit, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I think that's a... No, those are pink. See, now, those ones should be ready, too. Oh, crap. Oh, no, she's doing all right in her flowers. Now, see, this sign is lit. The next sign is lit. The next sign is not. And I know that those aren't ready because that particular garlic is, I think that's a summer. No, pink is, brown is fall, white, pink, spring. I think that's a spring one. Yeah. And if these are the part, yep. See, I guess all parsnips are all 4 seasons, so, it's good like that. Oh, and I ran out. See, that's fall. Okay. So she's good on that. Let me see. See, I'll start here because that's where she's got her signs going. Okay. Oh, I'm at the wrong end. Gosh darn it. So I have to pay attention to where I'm going. I don't know if she's got signs up there. She probably... No, because I was here. And 21 would be good. Okay, give her ribbons. I'm going to give her some ribbons. Okay. Go over here. See, this is how you can give other people ribbons and diamonds, anything, basically, crops. So what I do is I click on the ribbons and hit X, 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 X. Okay? I could get favor pretty quick, so I don't mind giving somebody, you know, a little, you know, whatever I can. So it's not much, but you know what? It's a little something to help another person out, and you know, that's what I try to do is help others out, and you know, go that route. I mean, it's always nice to help others out when you can. Oh, this one's ready. It says these little tomatoes, I mean strawberries, excuse me. But see now, I'm replanting, and obviously my favor will pop up as much as I can. See?
First coffee out there.
Oh, okay, thank you. But as long as the sign is lit, you're good to go. Yeah, I wish we could see an option to delete the shops that we don't like in our town. Hey, have you suggested it, Ace? I mean, I'm just kind of curious. Because I mean, I would definitely. Oh yeah, chances are it's because he probably don't want to. He don't want to say yes or no. I mean, in a sense, I mean, I don't see it being any different than deleting a house. I mean, you can delete a house and put it back, guys. Just FYI. Halloween pumpkin flower. Pumpkin flower. Pumpkin flower? Oh. Wait, what? Wait a minute. Hold on a minute. What does she mean by the pumpkin flower? There's no pumpkin flowers. I'm kind of confused. I can plant them. It, um, see, no, they're not. No, wait. See, I can plant them, but see, she's going to have a problem. Wait a minute. Um, I know which one she's talking about now. Creepy pumpkins. Oh. Miss Christmas let me plant presents. Okay, I'm going to explain this to her. Let's see. She goes, long row. Yeah, bunnies. See, I hope people don't misunderstand that. It's like she's asking for me to put the pumpkins down, for example, the event pumpkins. But the drawback to that is once they're planted and then she goes to harvest them, they'll be gone, like poof, gone. So that's seriously the only drawback to that. But wait a minute, even whoops. Nope. Yeah, I'll put the bunnies over wherever she is. Where is she? Okay, yep. Ah, balls. I hate doing it like this. I'll do it like this because I don't want to. Oh, she just fed them. Well, she won't get a break. There won't be any break on them. There shouldn't be, anyway. They hopefully. Oh, good. Yeah. See, I want to show her that tree. Okay. Up. And when are you moving, Maya? I want to see what what's her name did with her farm. What did you do with your farm, Heather? Heather. Oh. Ooh, I like that one. Look at that. Not here for you. Wow. Look at that, huh? What a lovely name. Not here for you. Oh, I think that's their name. Not here for you. Oh my gosh. Hey. I'm going to add him to my favorites because he was at my farm today. He did a really nice job. Okay, so. Excuse me. Oh, I have to scroll back and find. Oh. I hate when this happens. And I haven't heard from you, Drew. I hope you're alive and well. Okay. Oh, everything. Okay. So now I gotta find his code. Find his code. Give me a moment. Okay. Use code as Y. Y. Okay, 9V5. 9V. Oops. J2H. H. Oh, could not join. Why? What's the code, D? I can't find it. I mean, I punched it in. I'll try it again, but 9V5. Let's try it again. Sometimes it gets a little silly. Okay. Use code. Okay, 9V5. J2H. Nope, I can't find the game. So what's going on with your game? Okay, Windows open. D, where did you go? Because I went there and it said something about the lobby. So you'll have to tell me what's going on with that. I did it twice. It wouldn't let me. Oh, I have to go into the cave. Ooh. And why am I down here? Oh, it's... Oh, man. I wish it was wintertime. Okay, so I'm in my mind, because there is a quest item. Oh, my God. 16 rubies? Are they serious? Oh, God. It's okay. I think I got my Thompson grapes up. I think. I'll have to double check. I think I do. Yeah, I do. Okay. Oh. Fix and sell. That's always the fun part. You empty out the place and then you got to kind of go back and look and see what you need to fix. I really can't wait for spring though for myself here, so I can get myself organized and start working outside, doing some gardening and things. Because I mean, obviously, we moved in here in August, and the thing is, it's it's kind of like you want to fix it up the way you'd like, and we came in here in the summertime, and ugh. There we go. Rubies. Oh, I only got 4 rubies down here, huh? But when will you officially be moving into your new place in spring? I'm gonna go grab myself a fresh cup of coffee in a moment. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh, 3 weeks. Wow. I bet you're excited moving. How you like counting the days? I know I did when I was moving in here. What I knew, well, I was counting the days until they turned around and said, you know, we want to take the, we want to take the, we want to take the unit, the air conditioning unit. I'm like, oh my God. And they did this 3 days before close. They wanted to take the central air out. Because, see, we didn't want it. I mean, it was like, that was like the first thing I said because I looked at the paperwork, on it. And when I looked at the paperwork, I says, well, you know what? I don't want the central air, so they can have it. They can take whatever they want. This was in the beginning of June when I first saw this place. So you got to understand, 3 days before closing, they decide, we want the central air unit. We're going to take it. Knowing that, we were going to be the owners of this place and it would be our property. And I think what happened was, with these people, they assumed that whoever was going to buy it was going to take the central air unit, which, I surely didn't want it. And they had a 10-year contract on it, and they were paying $180 a month for central air for, 3 or 4 months out of the year for summer, which you could just stick an old fan in the window, so, yeah. I mean, yeah. And I was just so angry about that because I'm like, no, 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 no. This isn't right. This just isn't right. It wasn't right. So, and I think they knew that too. It wasn't right. But guys, I'm gonna grab my coffee and oh, wait, do I have anything else that needs to get planted? But I did this, and the only thing I'm waiting on now is. Okay, but I'll be right back, guys. I'm gonna grab my coffee. Ah, good cup of coffee. Nice and hot. Oh. Maya's lucky. She doesn't get snow. Oh, Ace, you probably don't get snow either. Yeah, I gotta have my coffee, you know? Life is good. Let me see. Oh, my Frenchie. Okay, so I hope you all got that. I mean, if seriously, if I mean, I do put my videos up on YouTube, just FYI. But again, this is not done. I might even take it down because, see, what I'm trying to do is, and I tried it with the hill. I might have to remove it again and drive myself crazy. But I'm doing something wrong, and I don't know what the heck it is. But I want to make it this here. I want to try to get this to be 3 tiers, and I think what it does, I have to do is, I have to extend it outward and go that route. You know, because I want to have some waterfalls coming down from the house and stuff like that. I mean, I almost thought about just making it a pit. You know, just putting a pit in there and. I don't know. I just go crazy with this stuff, right? Yeah, so that's what you're supposed to do. Just go crazy with it. And I have to figure out what I'm doing with my trees because those aren't right. My poor little bunnies. Look, I go around, I give other people bunnies, right? But you notice who doesn't have a lot of bunnies? It's me. I don't. Oh, well. But I got my I'm not doing those chickens again. Just not. Oh, man. Those chickens are like the never-ending story, you know what I'm saying? They got to be fed. Gonna have to send them to Dr. A's to find out what their problem is because they're always eating. Because my chickens are getting fat and lazy. I don't know. I wonder if Ace seen what I did with some of my ducks? I haven't finished though yet. Because one of the things I'd like to do, guys, I don't want to do cows because those are really too big. But like I'm thinking, on the road, as you've seen, I did with the one duck, and there's a couple. I might even do chickens, even though they don't go in the water. Not a big deal. But what I'm trying to think is do is like see how this is the waterway. So what I was thinking about doing was just kind of like sticking some animals in between, because everybody's doing their little ride, and he's feeding those rabbits. Yay! I'm waiting for a package from Amazon that was supposed to arrive yesterday. Now, let me tell you something, guys. Have you ever had that experience where it says, arriving today between 1 and 3 p.m.? Well, here it is, 3 p.m., you know what I mean? And you don't get the package. And then it says, arriving by 10 o'clock. And I'm sitting there going, they don't deliver after that time of night. So then I checked on it again today, and it said it had to go back. It had to go back to wherever it came from, not where it came from actually, like the post office or whatever their area is for processing. And I'm thinking, it was already processed. I mean, yesterday, you know what I mean? So I'm sitting with, now it's telling me it's out, but it says out for delivery. So it's supposed to be coming today up until 3 o'clock. I think what happened was my package, even though it's it's a small little package, right? I think what happens sometimes is, I think your package either falls in the back of the bus, I don't know, and, kind of thing. And I think what happens though is they either forget it's there because their vehicle is so loaded up with stuff, and, oh, yeah, yeah. So I don't know. Their services are really going down the tubes. I mean, it's been going on for a while, so. Because I was reading a little bit of an article about that too. Okay, so I want to try to stick in, but it's not going to let me. Well, it will, because I've got. Oh, how many? Okay, I think I'm going to make it with these cows. If I don't, I'm doomed, huh? Okay, let's see. Okay, okay. I hope this is a clear path, because if it's not, I'm just. Yeah, because I got to move all these things away. Please don't let these houses screw me up. Yeah. I love that. My little cow's jumping up and down for joy. Oh, oh. Oh. Oh, okay. Where's that? Okay. Okay, so that looks funky. It does, doesn't it? Let me put some lawn. That looks a little better. But that did look a little funky. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I have to definitely move these things around as much as I don't want to. Oh, I can. No, I'm going to take these with me. This is going to be subject to change without warning, ladies and gentlemen. You know what? I'm going to put this over here. Come on. Thank you. Okay. And see, I'll put the goats on the other side. That way I'll have that. But maybe what I could do is put a bunch of bunnies over here on each end. Because then I'll do goats over there. Because I really want my bunnies back, Okay, so let's get those other machines because we know that those are going to be in the way. And then I'll have that side open. One of the things I did do too was I put these gates here. If I have to go and do the chickens, I put them in different areas. See, look at that. One tomato machine. Go figure. And a bunch of fish machines. I'm going to take these two because I'm not sure what I'm going to do with these other than where I'm going to put them. And I only got 2. Hey, Ace, by the way, do you know what level your tea factories are? Perfect. Okay, winery. We only have one. So, you know what? I'll stick the winery right over here. Oh. One tomato. I think I'll stick the 2 tea factories right now for now here. I want to make a special little place for that, and then the rest of my fish, right? Okay, let's get the show on the road. Okay, gonna separate these little fishy deals. One, two. Oh, yeah, put them like that. 3, 4. And I don't think, oh, no, I'm not gonna touch them. See, guys, I usually wait, and that's why I don't have workers on them. Okay, like this one's full, so that's cool. That'll work. But if the factory isn't full, I won't really touch them. Let's see, this one's full. Now see what you get. I need 360, 360, 360. Why can't the fish be like that? No, absolutely not. See, this one's full. So you just refill it. But if it's not full, I don't mess with them until, you know. But I do know that your jam stalls, they fill up pretty fast. Let me see. Oh, surprise. Oh, then. Ooh. Wait a minute. I was going to say, that's weird. 143. Yeah, okay. So now we got those cows put down. And I'm going to put a divider up. And the reason why I do that is because if I don't have enough food, I'll be able to feed one group as opposed to all of them. No, I want it to be here. Okay. I don't want it to be uneven because that's really not a wall, technically. Oh, God. I forgot about this building because, yeah. Well, maybe, I could maybe put it up there. Is there anything besides... No? Okay. Oh, I didn't want to do that, but that's okay. Okay, do you know, if you're doing this, if you're changing your terrain, or if you've never done it, this is what you do. I'm picking the block just so. What you do is you walk up to it, okay? And actually, you can use your tractor to be a lot much easier, so it doesn't go off. But if you're standing at it, you just stand at it and you click. And it's going to say you're going to change 9 terrain tiles. The reason why it says 9, because that's what the house sits on. Okay? It's 9. And the same thing here. It's 9. Okay, now I'm going to have to take my house and put it over here for now. And I'm kind of glad I even had that extra house just so to do that stupid quest. See? Now it's done. I'm not going back in there again. Oh, my cow was done. I didn't even realize that this picture was level 1. I was like, wow. So I'm doing the cow paintings for a while. I'm going to look and see when the Valentine's Day event's coming because I want to get the farm set up. That way, all I have to do is just put down the things for Valentine's Day, which again is those balloons. I want to look at my Amazon thing, guys. Give me a second. And okay, Amazon, where is my package? Okay. Ooh, it still says arriving today. From 1:15 to 3:15. And by the way, it keeps telling me that it's out for delivery since yesterday, by the way. So when I look at the, oh my goodness, it says 4 stops away. Wow. I should let him know that it is 4 stops away. So what's they doing? Wait a minute. Oh. According to Amazon. Four stops. Oh! Ah! No, I don't want to do that. I hate when that happens. I want to just look. It does. It says 4 stops away. Okay. I want to look at I want to look at the Amazon thing on my thing. Amazon. Oh, whoa, hello. Okay, here we go. I was gonna say hello. Yep, he's 4 stops away, so he's over here, and it's so funny because they look like they're just. Let me see. When you come in, so he's on top of the road somewhere, probably taking a little. Up, he's moving. Wow. Ooh, 3 stops away. Wow. Let me just let them know. I can see them on the map, and they are officially right up the road, 3 stops away. What is your countdown to Christmas? Can I get a 2 stops away? I know, huh? Seriously. Oh, Lord. And and by the way, in case, well, I don't know about, because you're all from different states too. I just got a thing that said the United States Postal Service, they're going to go up on their rates. Not the stamps as far as I know, but they're going to go up on their rates. That's what it says. He's that way. What is it? What?
You can see it moving. It's in the middle.
Yeah, yeah, when he moves. Yeah.
You can see it moving. It's in the middle.
So he's over that way. Yeah.
Probably come around and come up. Probably come down and around and come up.
Probably. Yeah. But when he moves, you'll see him. Is he moving?
No, not yet. At the 3rd stop.
Boy, that's a big package, huh? Must be heavy. Okay, I did him. Okay. I'm just gonna put the cars down because I know that that's the end of the road. You know, the craziest thing was I ordered some stuff, and it was really the craziest thing you ever want to see. it would say, like the package was waiting, for like en route a day or something. So there was a couple of times that I did get packages, and the thing was, I would get them before it said I had them, which was nice. So I'm like, okay, so it knows that I'm getting packages and, kind of thing. But then I'm sitting there going, well, now I got the package. Doesn't it know I got the package? That was the other thing, too. Come on, get back inside. But yeah, these cows are way too big to put out there. Your package is all delivered. Yeah, right. Okay, one more set of cows, and we'll be happy for this side. Which is, no? What the hell cow am I missing? Wait a minute. I got those. Are you serious? I knew it. And I say, I know I didn't put all them cows down. But guys, I want to put out some special prayers for people today. I don't want to run late and then forget about it, because I don't. But I want to put some special prayers out there for people who need them physically and mentally. I also want to put some prayers out for those that are caretakers of others. I appreciate what you do, and I know a lot of us do appreciate what you do. Just to kind of give you a FYI on that. And I am thankful that, obviously I'm feeling a little better. Because I'm sitting there going, man, good Lord, help me with this. Will you just let me get through this, kind of thing. But I don't really want to put too much. I think I'll put.
It's 2:00 p.m.
Okay, I'll put it. I do it like that. Put the separator in there. It's not like I need them, but sometimes it'll overflow, and I don't want it to do that. But again, and I want to put some prayers out for those that, like I said, that do the special care for other people and things like that, and for those that are, that need that support physically and emotionally. I want to put those prayers out for you, because you know what, good Lord, you need them. And whether it be a stranger or not. And I also want to remind you to be thankful for today. Be thankful for every day that you have. Because tomorrow we don't know if we're going to be here or not. So I always kind of leave it off like that. Can I make those go this way? So, this is not going to work, is it? Nope. You see that? It didn't work. Because it's not going to let me put anything over there because of this. Oh, well. Poor cows. I'm not going to touch them now because I got them all over there. See, I purposely put these here, but and I think maybe it's because I didn't put a water thing here, so it would drop down. I was gonna do it, but then I decided not to. But I will get to it eventually. I'm assuming that when they do these updates for Valentine's Day, that we'll get them. But I want to look up the. I'm going to look up the Farm Together. They do have a wiki page. Oh, Farm Together. Okay. There we go. Okay, Farm Together. let me see. I kind of want what? No, I'm not gonna install that for Windows. Go away. Um, Passionate maybe. Okay. The next event is gonna be Valentine's Day, but they're gonna call it Passionate Tillage, Tillage, and that's when you do get a different, type balloon. It's going to start on or around. Ooh, it's going to start on or around February 13th through the 19th. That's a 7-day thing. And basically, it's going to want you to get some balloons and things like that. But here's the unique gift: it's going to want you to do 8,000 balloons. Okay, in a chocolate box. I do remember that. So, and they might change this up. So don't, I'm just telling you what it shows me on the wiki. And of course, right after that, you get that. Now, I'm not going to do any spoilers for you guys. I don't want to do that. But I do know what the rewards are, anyways. But I think you'll actually like the rewards. The rewards were very nice. So maybe we'll get, because I know that one of my friends asked if I could put a certain thing down. I'm like, oh, sorry. So it was a big teddy bear, because you can put a teddy bear outside and a teddy bear inside. So, but I mean, you do get some pretty good stuff. So, eBay. There. Gee, even Amazon sent me an email saying, your package is coming. Where is he? Oh. Hello. We're the next stop. Oh my goodness. He's coming up the road. Hold on a second, guys. I just want to let someone know. Yeah, I love those bears. Hold on, I'll be right back. They're coming up the road.
Yeah, I know. Are you alright? What have you been doing in there? You drinking?
Yeah.
Walking into the wall?
Go get him, Tiger. They finally arrived, everybody. That's okay. It's good. So, what I'm going to do... Oh, wait a minute. What? Oh, they eat the purple stuff, so I'm good. I'm trying to think. They eat the... Wow. Wait a minute. Pumpkins? I thought I did those. Wait a second. I will go check my other farm, but I am pretty darn sure that I did. Oh, I have to check my other farm because, I hate to put something down that I know I already did. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go to... Oh, I can go to town. What a dir. I can go to town. I'm telling you. Okay, let's run over here really quick and go to farm 2. See what they get. Okay. What? Yeah, see, I'm pretty... Wait a minute. Pumpkins. Wait a minute. Are you kidding? I have to go back to my other town. Because they... Okay. So what I have to do is go back to town. See, it's going to show winter here, and then it bumps back to... Okay, we'll go over here. Go up there, go to farm 1, and it better be fall, because I left it and it was fall. Okay, come on. See, that's going to drive me absolutely crazy, because it just will. So now I've got to plant some stupid little pumpkins. Wait a minute. Oh, I don't have the quest up. That's why I don't see it. Rubies, grapes, I did. Melons. Oh, pin that. Pin that. I do have pumpkins. I'm going to say, I have pumpkins. What are they doing? Oh, I have no melons, though. So we'll just put these melons right down here and make it make sense. Because I'm going to say, I could have sworn I put pumpkins down. And what are those? Pumpkins. Okay. So how many of these stupid... Oh, it'll make me stop anyway. I'm still getting the hang of using the quest items only thing. I'm just now getting the hang of it, how to use it, and, you know. But I still need to wait for... it's not going to show me, is it? No. I get winter for cucumbers, so... Yeah, see? These I know are on the other one. These ones I know I have to do. So the ones I don't have to do, I'm going to... Rubies, ugh. I did those on the other one. Oh, these are already done. Fed up, cucumbers, I'm going to leave that. Oh, no. Melon, unpinned, because we already did those. We did those on the other farm. And we'll leave pumpkins right there. Oh, no, we don't need to do that. I just need to do the cucumbers. And the Venus, I don't... Oh, that's right, too. I did have flowers here, didn't I? I had the Venus flytrap flowers. Oh, I forgot all about those. So bear that in mind. February, like around February 13th or the 12th, is when you will all get your next event for Valentine's Day. So which means I get plenty of time. Okay, so I'm gonna stick this here. I bet you. Oh, okay. So you know. Oh, sorry about that, shotgun. I put your house backwards. Yeah, it works.
Something drove right fucking by.
Yeah.
Going.
Yeah.
Went up by the post office. I was supposed to be the next job. Drove right by. Fucking went up by the post office. Now he's over by in the middle, back in the middle over here again. Look, now I don't even see him.
What the hell?
Says you're the next job. Now he's over on the very side where the park, where the boxes are.
What is his deal? I gotta see this on the map. This is interesting. The guy's going around going around in circles in here. Uh-huh. It says you're the next stop. So, where the hell is he going? And you're the next. What is he doing? He's going around in circles. He's coming back up. Hopefully. He's moving. Wow. I'm looking at him on the map. And he's supposedly right up the street. Guys, I'm going to just check something real quick. Hold on. I'll be right back. Again, sorry for driving you all crazy. The package has finally landed. And it's so funny because it did. It showed him on the opposite side. Oh my gosh, but somebody went out there to get him. Unbelievable. Gotta love it though. You know what I mean? Gotta love it. Though I don't think I want to be a. Yeah, it's gonna be a mini. It's something that we needed, but it's gonna be a mini screwdriver set. I mean, but it's got all kinds of. How can I explain it? Um, it's a small one, which is something that we've needed, and but it's a really neat little thing. Um, Mini electric screwdriver. That's what it is. It's not that small, but if you like looked it up on Amazon, it's it's really neat because it's rechargeable and it comes with all types of screwdriver ends, but it's good for the little stuff, not big things, but it's really good. It's good for the small little things. Ooh. Oh, no, I have my mini fridge out back in the shed. But it is what it is, and I just gotta wait. Mini fridges these days, I mean, I don't know about where you are, but I know mini fridges these days, you can pick them up now as cheap as $50. But again, it depends on the size. But the thing that's funny is, oh, that's an interesting little animal track. 'Cause that ain't no, oh my gosh. See, the thing about snow is you get to see all these little footprints and big footprints, you know what I'm saying? And that print is definitely not a cat, nor is it a dog. Well, it's where the deer and the antelope play, right? They play out back, and I'm not gonna just leave it alone. Okay, so now I'm gonna start with my goats. And I have to go back and I have to write these down because it's going to be really stupid if I don't. You know, I was looking at this and I swear to God, okay, that one was, yes. This one was not. Something screwed up here because my goats, I did prestige them. And now they're P1, and I know I did a lot higher than that. For some reason, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, wintertime. I got to put them cucumbers down. So, without further ado, I'm going to go and put these cucumbers on before I keep forgetting because, you know, unfortunately, cucumbers are once a season. And I realize, too, that I don't have any of my cows prestiged. I've actually have a few animals that are level 500. And I'm sitting there going, should I prestige them? No, I'm going to leave them alone because I'm going to leave them alone. How many? Oh, 80. Yeah, we can do this somewhere. We'll just stick them anywhere. 46. Okay. Gotta love this. Just putting all these random things down. Okay, so that's enough of that. Pumpkins I got. And, well, you know what? I already have them on the other farm, but you know, why not, right? And I already have those on the other farm, but why not? I'll put some of these down. Yeah, I felt kind of bad telling the person that I could not. And guys, you need to know this. If someone asks you, you know, to put some of these things down, and you have to let them know that once you put these delightful gifts down for them as a crop, because, well, let me get out of here, and you'll see what I'm talking about. The only thing people can technically do is, excuse me. The only thing people can technically do, like you see here, that's a winter thing, and that's a winter thing. And then we have more, which is down here. Like, see, with the exception of that, because I don't know what they're doing with that. But the cat Tinkerbells and the sparklers, the pumpkins and the Easter eggs, they're gilded eggs, by the way. Just to kind of give you a heads up, that if someone comes to, oh yeah, hey, yeah, I can plant them. The thing is, once you harvest them, they're gone. Okay? When it comes to the Easter bunnies, anybody can plant them. You can have as many as you want, and no, they won't go away after you harvest them. But they will go away if you decide to recycle your farm. Then you're going to have to ask someone, can you please do, X, Y, Z. The trees, the only one that is considered a event tree, and actually they use the same name, so, you can kind of get a heads up. If someone can put the fruit bat trees down for you as well. Okay? Just to kind of give you a heads up on that. But like I said, if people say, oh yeah, hey, I can plant those, they can plant them, but once you harvest them, they'll be gone. Even if they put the sign up and they put, pumpkins, the creepy pumpkins, or the packages of, the Christmas gifts, delightful gift. Even if they put that sign down, because it's just, you will not be able to plant them because you do not have them like in your inventory per se. You just don't, okay? Just to kind of give you a heads up. So don't get, upset and disappointed that, well, gee, that person was here and then, but you know what? It's because it's a crop and a crop will go away. So just to kind of give you a heads up what it is. And I'm going to move that stupid little working guy because I am going to put some bunnies here and hopefully bunnies on the other side. And I don't know what I'm going to do with these houses yet, but I'll figure it out. Okay. And the reason why you see me do this, so like if I'm putting bunnies down, please don't feed them. Don't feed the bunnies. And the purpose behind that is because, especially if I'm putting down a lot for you, I don't want to see the break in there, and that's what happens. And that's why I put the bunnies down first, and then I feed them last. Or whatever animal it is that I put down, I feed them last. So, okay, so here I'm going to do this. Put the last bunny down. Oh, that worked out nice. I don't know. Oh, well. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to feed them. And voila. And of course, the food goes up at the top. But that's okay. It's all good. Now, I'm probably going to put some more bunnies over here. I just want to count how many I have. 295. See, I'm eventually just going to put a whole big bunch of them down so that way I can have them for next time. I don't really want to put the houses up here, even though I've got 4 of them. Yeah, you did. You heard bunnies. So, hey, that looks like a smokestack. I bet you Heather either went to work or I don't know what she's doing. Heather, where the heck are you? Because her phone ain't up, so that means if her phone ain't up, that means she's not on. Okay, so I'm going to do the goats on this side. Leave the cows over there. Like I said, I might even eliminate these trees altogether and put them on like maybe Farm 3 or something like that. But I want to try to do one with definitely prestige stuff, like, the apples, pears, and lemons. I want to put those down, the prestige ones. I want to do a farm with those, and for the spice, I want to do both of those trees. I think there was something else that I prestige too. Because I was like, oh God, I need more of them stupid things. I'm going to do resource maybe. Okay. Like, see, I'm doing bamboo, and it's getting pretty close to what I want it to be. Now, I got this as P7 now. Okay, go back. I thought I started. Yeah, I did. Like, I'm sort of doing these, sort of, kind of, it's kind of one of those maybe kind of things. Plum tree, I started a little bit. 'Cause they're low, so I'm not going to, like, put them on Farm 3. But, with my lemons, like, see, I've got my lemon tree. Orange, that's a slow tree. And the lime is really slow. Tangerine is a good tree for lemon. These two, not so much. I thought I got it confused with blood tangerine and tangerine, so I accidentally hit that one. Your apples, obviously, I have my apple tree to 5. And I'm starting these slowly, just because, but I'm not going to, put a whole big bunch of them up. The Granny Smith tree, okay, I put this up because they always ask for this particular tree for a quest. So I figured, something? I'm just going to put them up there. Golden apple, I did. Way after I did the apples. So if you're first starting out, do your apple trees because they're cheaper even though they're not going to yield you a whole lot. The thing is that you need your apples for your machines. I want to, I think it's the Royal Gala tree. It's one or the other, but this was also another tree that they quest for a lot. So I did that. Now, when it comes to your berries, this was a little tricky for me at first because obviously I didn't get, like you guys, you probably might be still working towards getting your apple tree. And what I want to tell you is make sure you get, excuse me, make sure you get this tree, where the heck it, okay, see the flowering cherry tree, you get that early on. The thing about the flowering cherry tree, okay, is it has to be up to a level 80 because basically what it does is it opens up some of these cherry trees up here, okay, just to kind of give you a heads up. So that way you can start early with the flowering cherry tree, even though you go, well, it's one season. Well, guess what? Even though, yes, it's one season, that is what opens up your cherries. And how I did it was I put down 300 or 400 of the flowering cherry trees, and it leveled up really fast. So I just thought I'd tell you. But now it's like I don't really mess with the flowering cherry trees unless, it's a quest or something. But when it comes to your berry trees, when you first start out, okay, so you got this one here, which is spring, winter, right? So you're hoping to find one that's summer, fall. Okay, so I believe it's this one. There we go. Okay, so what I started early on was I started doing the black mulberry. And if you have the blueberry, by all means, do that. Okay, so those are two cherry trees you can do because of the fact that you're going to get 4 seasons. And so there'll always be cherries. Then there's the red currant. Again, this one's winter, fall. And then you need, spring, summer. So here we go. We're going to find the one that's spring, summer, which could be the Rainier cherry tree. This one here, I will tell you, it's a fall tree. This one here and that one. Okay, these two here are fall. Now, I honestly, I will tell you, the black pearl cherry trees are slow leveling. So, just to give you a heads up. And you know what I did purposely? See the brown turkey fig tree and the Adriatic fig tree? Okay, they drop your melons. I actually put them up because I was getting so sick and tired of having to need these. So I put them up with my workers to work on them, as well as the pistachio and the pine tree. The pine tree is fall, winter, whereas your pistachio is spring, summer. So you see what I'm trying to get at is that you have the 4 seasons, okay, of that particular item, resource that you need. And, to lay these down, the clove tree and stuff, I mean, you're better off doing the Ceylon tree because that's your spring, fall, and this will be summer, winter. Okay? Now, again, if you want to go messing around with these trees, it's kind of not worth it because of the simple fact that they're not going to give you the winter ones that you're looking for. And you know what I'm saying? Because like clove is summer, okay? Over here, okay, see, that would be great. Spring, summer. Well, now we need winter, fall. And you don't have it. None of them are winter. The only ones is the cinnamon trees. So that's why I'm saying if, the avenues, and I really haven't messed around too much with the, the trees that give you pineapple. I really haven't messed around with these too much. I mean, I haven't been kind of like experiment with them. And I probably might eventually, but again, you have to, because see, if you look, some of them aren't even 2 seasons. We know that those are summer. And see, they're individuals. So it's kind of like, I did this one here, common dragon fruit with, you have to wait for one. So, you could put 4 up for the 4 seasons. Put them together or something. But I basically when I set these up, the ones for pineapple, I figured, okay, so let's put all the summer ones with the summer ones, which there's a lot of those. See? You get quite a few of them with summer in them. So, it is what they are. And I thought, no, it's not Livermore. Walnut, nope, nope, nope. Black walnut tree is slow. Well, it's kind of fast, but it's slow. The thing I don't like about it, obviously, is one season. So that's why I try to shy away from things that, you know what, I'm not going to proceed those because unless I do, it'll be like the last thing I want to ever do. And again, I told you I never did my cows. Pretty sad. And the only thing I do have is a large black pig. I didn't do that one yet. And my ducks, I just did one. I thought I did this one here, but I guess not. And then on my see, this is where it's screwed up. The goats are screwed up, and I might put a thingy in for that because that's screwed up. It should not be one. My guess is too. I bet you if I move this, I have to move my goats, right? Heavens forbid. Okay, I am going to put my goats down. It's 162, right? So I have to do 162. And 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, 9, 18. I think that's too far. Oh, no. See, this is why I have to move. $53. Okay, so one more. It should be 162. Yep. But I'm definitely going to move my, I'm going to move the trees that are here. I'll put something else. You got your little kit?
Yeah, it's charging. I can't get it to work because it's not charged.
And what did the guy say from Amazon?
I saved everything just to be safe.
Did he
I
get?
gotta send it back.
Did he say he got lost?
No, he says I just wasn't delivering it to the wrong place. And then I watched you drive right by. You went up and around, you went down, you went back over there. I'm like, again, oh shit. I got my fucking car running over there. I'm gonna go fucking take a ride.
So the guy who was delivering it, he got lost. And if you've seen the area where I am, it's kind of small area. You'd see that it's kind of a small area. Right? You really can't get lost. It's like once you come into where I live, it's pretty much a straight shot. I mean, but then you can go around, like it goes around in a circle, and then they do have like one little road. When I say little, it's a little road. They have one little road, and you just go from point A to B, and that's it. Oh, okay. So do it this way. So
I didn't have to go outside to shut it off.
You did?
No, I don't have to. I got the clicker.
Oh,
The clicker will shut it off.
got you. Okay. So we'll put this down over here.
So I don't know. We'll find out how it works when I get it fucking charged up.
Well, I'm glad it got.
It's a cute little set. I mean, it's got all the different side bits and stuff. I mean, Comes with a few other. Comes with
Did
some really
did it come
nice,
with the USB thingy, or did you have?
comes with that.
Oh, okay.
That's just perfect for the fucking power station. You know, I got. You know, if I take that out, that's my power source. Is that power station to power my batteries, to do everything.
Did I? Yes,
Maybe I
I.
really get to enjoy that fucking thing. If
Maybe.
it still fucking works properly.
Uh huh.
I've had it for quite a few years.
Yeah.
I've used it just to charge my cell phone on it.
Oh wait. Oh no. I thought I did too
I've got
many.
a solar panel that goes with it.
Oh, with the little thing.
No, it's a big solar panel.
Oh.
It's big. It cost me $150.
Mm.
I don't know why I bought the fucking thing. I shouldn't have bought it.
Well, anyway, guys. Hope my lovely lurkers are out there today. And I'm glad you all came here. But I'm gonna be logging off only because I have some things to do and I didn't realize the time. Because I do have a couple of things to do and make a few calls today. But hopefully, with any luck and the grace of God, I'll be on tomorrow. So I want to say I wish you all a great day today. So God bless you all, and you have a blessed day for sure. Yeah, and it's not me coughing. Just give you as an FYI, it ain't me. It is not me. And my lurkers out there, you know what? I love you guys. You're the best. You know that. I don't have to tell you that, but I do. I tell you every day. And Heather, I think she probably went back to work or something. I don't know. And as far as Dee's concerned, Dee, I don't know what you did. It's like I went there twice, tried to get in there, and for some reason it got silly. So I don't know. Maybe I can get you in voice chat or something like that. But you all take it easy. And again, thank you for being here for sure. And we'll catch you tomorrow.